Hi, my name is Maria, and as you can see, I'm a black woman and I'm from Brazil.
I'm her husband, Paul, and I'm a white guy from the United States. I grew up a little bit north of New York City. I was the firstborn out of three.
Yeah, and I grew up in a little city in Mato Grosso, Brazil, and I was the 9th out of 10 kids.
My first job was working in a supermarket. I was the cleanup boy in a butcher shop. It was pretty messy work. What was your first job?
I used to work in the field. My dad used to have a farm, and me and all my sisters and brothers used to work in the field. You used to plant everything you need to eat, like I think the only thing that my family used to buy would be sugar and toothpaste.
So your supermarket was your field.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's it.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, one of the things about my childhood that I really loved was growing up with a dog, Tubby. Half German Shepherd, half Collie. He
Good.
was an inseparable companion for me growing up. Did you have pets?
Yes, I had so many pets, all sort of pets, like from armadillo, parakeet, I'll say parakeet.
A parakeet.
Parakeet, yeah.
Yeah. No, you had a parrot too, didn't you?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Deer, monkey, all kind of animal, including jaguar. Can you believe that?
How long did you have the jaguar?
Wasn't long because it was too hard for us to afford to feed the jaguar.
Right.
He eats a lot of beef.
Eats a lot of beef, huh? So your father made you give up the jaguar?
Yeah, because it would be dangerous. My father made us to release it in the forest again before getting too big and eat us.
Well, that's not good. Yeah, when your pet drags your younger sister into the woods screaming, it's time to get a new pet, huh? Yeah, gee. You know, when I was young, I grew up, it was the beginning of the space age in the United States, and I was just enamored with the space program, and I always wanted to be an astronaut. And so when I grew up, my favorite TV show of all time was Star Trek, the original Star Trek, Captain Kirk and Mr. Spock. Do you have a favorite TV show growing up?
I didn't have TV in your home.
What
Actually,
a
we didn't
nightmare.
have electricity in your house and TV. So the thing that they used to do to enjoy your time at night, for example, was to go outside and look at the sky, see stars and the moon, and listen to my dad to tell us lots of stars. Some of them very scary.
Very scary, huh?
Yes.
So I watched Star Trek, and you trekked under the stars.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
had no TV, no electricity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm 20 years older than you. Does that bother you?
I really don't care. At least in your case, this is not a problem. I really don't care about that. In your case, I would say that age is just a number.
It's a pretty big number, too, you know. Okay. Yeah. I have 4 adult children. They're really good kids. I'm so blessed with them, and I'm glad that you like them too. Yeah.
Me, at the age of 45, I had no kids.
Never thought you would ever have a child.
No, I thought I would never be a mom. And then, at the age of 46, I gave birth for my first son, which, by the way, is your son, of course.
Yeah, Palinho.
Yeah. Don't say that too loud.
I know.
You
We'll
can
wake
wake
him up. He's taking a nap right now, so we can do this video. Well, as you can tell, my first language is English. I've tried to learn Portuguese. I can do a little bit of reading and understanding that. But when they speak in Brazil, it's like, I mean, it's like warp 1 or warp 2 or something, and it's really hard for me.
Yeah, I understand. As a Brazilian, of course, my first language is Portuguese. I've never been in language school, by the way, but can speak English, right?
Yes, you can.
I learned by
Thank God.
I learned by myself.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, by yourself. I know. Just
But
watching
I'm
the
still
internet.
learning. I think it's a lifetime process.
Yeah.
But I think every day I learn a little bit more.
Yeah, we'll relate some funny incidences with our language issues, and in the subsequent video. And well, I was a professor started in 1979 at the University of Tennessee, and one of my areas that I used to teach was neuroscience, and I used to teach neurochemistry, a section on neurochemistry. One of my favorite topics was caffeine. The dangers and evil of caffeine. I mean, in my view, there wasn't an apple tree in the Garden of Eden. It was a coffee plant. That's what I think.
I just love coffee. By the way, would you please get more coffee for me?
Another one? Maria, please. Well, wait a minute. You grew up in a home without any electricity, okay? And you've been drinking coffee in the morning, café con leche, every morning.
Since I remember about myself, Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
How'd you get your café con leche
I
in the
remember
morning?
going to the courthouse in the morning, and then I had a little bit of coffee and sugar, and my dad used to milk the cow right in my cup. Yeah, so it was hot.
Talk about freshly brewed. I mean, my goodness.
The milk is hot when it comes out of the cow.
The udder, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That's the other way of getting your coffee in the morning. Yeah. Wow. Well, another interesting contrast with us is that I've been a vegetarian since 2015. And my wife?
I have a small farm in Brazil, and I raise cows for beef.
Carnivores. I mean, can't live with them, can't live without them. Yeah, we'll have to talk about how we dealt with that one. I think what's really interesting is from a background and the way that we were raised, we're very different. But the first time I met you in person, it was in Sao Paulo, Brazil. And I was just amazed because we were so similar in our personalities. It's like I would start a sentence
and I would finish.
She would start
let's go to that place. Oh, let's sit. Oh, right in that corner.
Yep. Yeah, I know. And she would start a sentence and she'd finish it too.
No. Yeah. It looks like you're very different, right? If you want to find out how you work out that relationship that, by the way, lasts more than 5 years now, please consider to subscribe to this channel and follow us, because you're going to be posting some very interesting videos here.